Going live. Going live. Yes, we're live. Episode 14 of IDGAF. We've got like 3 people back on the show. Last week we had 2 people, which was fun. But yeah, we've got Alex.
What's up?
We've got Vinny.
Yeah.
We've got Tom or Thomas or yeah. I'll leave his channel in the description with the other 2 guys.
It's just Thomas.
Yeah, I killed it. And then we got Will, and then obviously Dr. Swag, also known as me. Anyway, I'm going to open the show up with a pretty generic question. Generic questions are always fun. Anyway, there's a zombie apocalypse that's just happened, and you're like, oh crap, I have a toolbox. That's all I have. What do you use, and how do you use it?
The toolbox.
The toolbox itself.
Yeah.
An empty toolbox.
Presumably, I opened the
I'll be
toolbox.
filled with stuff.
Oh, okay.
Filled with stuff. You don't have to destroy my questions.
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
What do you mean by that question? Honestly, you want us to?
I glue a wrench and a
Are we
hammer
being
together
attacked?
and throw it.
Okay,
back
new question. Why is Will such a bitch? Because
I mean, look at his quiver. I mean,
Because he ran out of duct tape.
yeah, he couldn't
Never enough duct tape.
because he couldn't tell where he was, so he had to buy a map, and then
couldn't stitch up his manliness.
No,
Quiver.
he's planning his
Oh, that's his
future.
way.
He's planning his future vacation. He's going to use his bow and arrows on that map, and wherever the arrow lands, that's where he's going.
hopefully it lands in hell.
It was like a huge hole in my. Have you seen my bow?
Oh, we're joking. Anyway, you're not going to answer my question. Was that just pointless?
Oh, that's
Come
a
on,
bow.
answer it.
It's not a very good question, to be honest, is it?
No, it's a good question.
It's not. You don't know what's in the
What
toolbox.
happens in the zombie?
What? You should know what's in the toolbox if you're
No, you know
somebody who
general, but
does
you don't
stuff. If you're fadget, you wouldn't know. Clearly, you're fadgets.
Right. Okay.
Well,
So here's what I do. I take a wrench and I take a hammer. I glue them together, and then throw it.
So why is there glue in the toolbox, though? That makes no
Because
sense.
sometimes you need glue.
All good
Okay.
toolboxes have duct tape, because everyone's a lazy bastard.
Exactly.
Get
I
out the
don't know,
welder.
man.
Get out the welder.
The
I'm
welder.
just.
The
I'm
torch.
just gonna
getting a
go.
bit close there, and you're just going to get your arm bitten off. You can use the welder if you want. I mean, you know.
It's a really long extension.
Oh, here's an idea.
I think what a good
And
one
at the
is.
very end, I add a screwdriver. So now I have a spear made out of a screwdriver, a wrench, and a hammer.
These
Well
are creative.
I'm not creative at all. I'm just gonna forget to open it and use the toolbox and hit people with it.
And then
Or you can do like me. And I was thinking, like, if it's a big enough toolbox, I reckon I'll empty it out and then hide in there
Yeah, you can live in that
and
shit.
build camp.
What kind of toolbox is that?
Here's what I
It's not a
do.
toolbox,
Mate,
it's a
I have a
can.
good toolbox.
One of those
Okay.
from Lowe's.
that you can
So-
stay in.
So what I do is take my spear now and use the toolbox as a shield. So basically now, I'm a Spartan.
Yeah, cool, dude.
Bam!
How you? If it's the big toolbox, how you gonna lift it?
You guys have big ones. I have small ones. I ain't compensating.
I
These
just build a
insecure
lot of
bastards.
things. Just build a lot of things. It's big. Okay, so why do you get so quiet? I think.
I answered.
We're just waiting on your intellect.
Oh, you want me to say something stupid again? Okay.
Can you like hotwire a car or something?
Yeah, with a toolbox.
No, you use tools to get into a car.
Well, toolbox.
Alright, that
Make it
shut
work.
up, Alex.
That-
Don't
that
You
could
can
attempt
use a
to-
rock to get in a car.
That could work.
Alright, this question went nowhere. Let's just read
there's
it. Oh
that.
my god, great timing.
Invasion.
Yeah, you just missed the worst friggin' question ever.
I fucking nailed that
It
question.
was the best question you've ever heard.
Dude,
Okay, so apparently you guys can hear me, but I can't hear you. So I guess I'll come back another
Have
time.
you
Get out.
Once I try to
I
communicate.
don't know why I'm trying to communicate with him. He can't hear me. Maybe I should have thought I went through.
Communicate in gestures.
What the fuck is happening?
we'll speak sign language.
Anyway, I have a new question. If you
bullet, gunshot. You know what that means? That means it's to the left. What? No, nothing.
I
Fuck
have
it.
a new question. If we want to move on from that amazing
Yes,
question I just
please.
asked, it was just too cool for you. What would be something that you would tell the 13-year-old version of you? Like,
Don't
what is
fuck
that
up.
one thing?
You know
Don't
that
say
YouTube thing? You fucking start doing it.
Don't do
Shut
drugs.
the fuck up.
Don't drink alcohol.
You know
Don't
that
slap that girl's booty because her big brother will kick your ass.
Wait, is that a
What else?
story?
It happened.
It's a deep.
Go into it.
It's a deep trauma. Let's
It
hear
happened.
it.
It happened. I was walking down the hallway. For some reason, I felt like slapping her ass, and I did. And then she told her brother. Her brother came after me after school and kicked my ass again.
Wow. That takes balls.
Hey, man, I give you props for that. I give you props.
I
Anyone else going to give an applause there?
can't help
Brilliant.
myself.
I can't top that.
It was a nice booty. What can you do? It's just like, hey, slap me. So I did. And then,
The booty was
Pretty
talking.
sure that's the drugs talking.
oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
That's the LS.
The leprechaun on my shoulder told me to do it.
I still think it was worth it though. Okay.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Well, how old
Come
were
on.
you at this point?
You said 13. I was 13.
Good. Wow.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
Damn.
I made a lot of stupid
Like,
mistakes,
don't
buddy.
be a bitch.
Oh well. I got punched multiple times. It was
How-
fun
like,
though.
what? Were you with your friends, or were you just by yourself and decided to go? What?
No, I was with my buddies, of course. I'm not gonna do that shit.
Nobody does that.
I'm not just gonna like think of it randomly in my mind, like, hey, booty. No, not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
I
sure it
don't
was
feel-
that. Depended.
What?
Depends
Depending
on
on the weather.
Depending on who it is.
Depends on the booty.
You might
Yeah.
have thought YOLO and then bam.
YOLO didn't exist when I was 13.
It did.
Did
You
no-
did actually live once, so
Yeah.
technically it did exist.
Okay, guys, I gotta go
always
AFK for a
existed.
second. I'll be back in a little bit.
Oh, that's good. All right,
Two
hopefully you
men
don't come
down.
back.
Okay.
Anyway, now Vinny's gone, we can enjoy the show and it'll be much more fun because
Yeah.
we have less faggots on. We still have Will, but I mean, he's still there. What would be something that I would tell a 13-year-old version of me? Probably to not care about people.
What?
Why should I care what people think?
What year would we be in?
Okay, that
When we
makes
were 13.
8, 9.
I'd tell myself that no exams apart from before year 11 count for shit,
Yeah.
so that I'd enjoy and not stress over school.
It's like, oh, if I don't do my homework, it doesn't actually matter.
No, it actually
Good.
did.
My 13-year-old self knew that. He was like, I don't fucking.
And now you're here.
Homework, are you kidding?
No, I think the same. Of just like, there's no, well, I don't need to focus on that kind of stuff until it is actually means something. And even like for GCSEs, like for you two guys who aren't in the UK, GCSEs are what you do at the end of your compulsory education, and it kind of determines what you do next for the next 2 years. But at that point, we kind of took it as an end-all be-all, and so, well, some of us did at least. And me, for example, I worked my ass off, ignored everything else. There's really no point, because if I passed, I would have been fine, and I tried to get the best grade I could.
The people that got all A's and A stars going into sixth form are on the same level as people who got 5 C's.
Yeah, it's clean slate.
Nobody does it.
That's why I didn't do anything in school until college. I literally learned nothing in high school and all the other schooling. And once you hit college, man, then you actually try.
Yep, and now you're here. Just the effort of schoolwork is really just in this podcast right now. See you revising. And working
My
hard.
teacher called my mom, said, he's smart. He does a lot of studying, but he never does homework. Can you just force him?
And
The
that's
smarter
when
you
your
are,
mum got the belt.
The less homework you did. Maybe that's just me.
Well,
Well then, I'm Abraham Lincoln.
It's
with no beard, which doesn't work.
Well, I presume Abraham Lincoln wasn't born with a beard. Just saying.
Oh,
I don't
brilliant.
know that.
But yeah, so if we're 13-year-old version of me, I'd just say nah. No need to worry about people. People are gonna hate you. I don't give a fuck. I shouldn't care. The only thing I should care about is enjoying myself for a bit.
And lovely women. Lovely, lovely women.
Yep. Fucking hoes at 13. That's how I roll.
What I miss?
Pimp Daddy Squid.
Fucking hose is what you missed.
We
Oh,
made a
God.
full circle back to you, slapping hoes.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Everyone's done it. If you haven't, then what are you doing with your hands? Come on, dude.
Well,
Well, yeah.
There
Slap
might
his,
be one version in this call.
slap his
with
something
red hair.
else.
You know, we don't know that.
red hair. Who has red hair? Do I have red
The
hair?
one with no swag.
Oh!
You just got
I don't know why you're
destroyed.
calling yourself out like that.
What? Well, me? I don't have red hair. I'm sorry.
Who the hell has red hair?
I'm pretty sure I don't have red hair.
Nobody here has red hair. What are you talking about?
That means you have no soul. By the laws of.
Get fresh
It's
jingle
either
bells.
you don't know you have red hair, or I have just recently become colorblind because.
You have one colorblind.
All right, just making sure.
The rods and cones aren't functioning properly, you know? Oh my god!
I feel like ice cream now.
Okay, all right. So with this is a good question because some of us are actually YouTubers. So what do we think? Yeah, because he's a bitch. What do you guys think YouTube will be like in like 5 years? Like, what would you expect? What kind of would it crash and burn?
No, it's gonna
I
get
think
even
so.
bigger. It's gonna get even
I
bigger.
think, yeah, it's just gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's just gonna be like popular TV shows even on there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. I was gonna go that route because surely if you have a TV show and you're like, oh, we need people to watch this, YouTube gets a lot of people watching.
Yeah,
it.
they're upgrading YouTube soon to actually allow 4K video.
Don't they already have that already? I swear I've seen a couple videos with that.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
well,
can,
I'm trying to
you
make
can
it
do
more-
that. You can do that.
And then there's the one with like 3D already. That's been around for a while.
That's been around for a
And, like,
long time.
It's gonna turn into like Netflix all
So
over again.
hold on, what is 4K?
4K. It's like the super
4
crazy
times
sharp, beautiful friggin' oh my god, I can't believe this is on television looking shit.
It's kind of useless though, unless you have a 4K monitor.
Yeah, yeah. Not a lot of people.
Well,
have.
Monitor
it's
is
better.
way better than 1080 essentially.
They're expensive as hell though.
You can get cameras that will shoot 4K, and you can put it on YouTube as 4K, but it won't show up on your
Well, it
computer.
won't because YouTube automatically changes it or downgrades it to like 360.
You'll have the option to select it, the higher one, but
You can
That
get
can be
YouTube
YouTube quality.
quality all the time, and I have that on because I have good internet.
Do you guys like YouTube as a site in terms of the way that it works? Because I heard some interesting. I didn't know this about sub boxes, but the way that it works apparently is that it only shows your videos to a third of your subscribers.
Really?
You hear about this? I read this somewhere, so it could be BS, but it seems pretty plausible. But basically, what will happen is that if that third of the subscriber base, quite a few of them go and watch the video and like it, and comment and be active on there, what YouTube will do will send that to the 2/3 of your subscriber base on the sub box, and obviously that's why I think a lot of people see PewDiePie's videos in the sub box,
Yeah.
even if you don't watch it necessarily. because obviously
Well,
loads
the
of
more
people
popular your video is, like the higher your audience retention, the more they boost your video. So like his video gets everyone watches his video, so he has a really high audience retention rate.
Yeah, but again, we mentioned this before the show. Like you were there saying about your retention rate, but if you have a 30-second video and you have like 50% retention rate, that's pretty poor. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's really crap.
If I have an hour, if I have an hour-long video like every week, which I do.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, it just says fuck my mother. I had to laugh.
Yeah, if you don't know, Matt can't actually join. So when he comes up on the screen, it kind of just he can't hear us. No, he can't. No, he can't hear us. I don't think.
Yeah, he can't hear
he
us.
He just put in the chat, "I give up. Fuck my mother." Brilliant. What? But back
What
to
a
YouTube.
champ.
So like retention rate for me, I don't think it shows too much about how your channel is doing, because if you have, again, like I have an hour long video every single week, like if I get 50% on there, I guess that's a good thing. But
Yeah, because they're still
you
around.
wouldn't expect it. You wouldn't expect to get that much. So yeah.
You just gotta like go into the editor and make the shortest possible video clip and put that on YouTube as a title that would be catchy, and everyone clicks on it, and it's like 100% on retention.
Yeah, but I don't care about retention. I care about.
But it
views
doesn't
and
matter. Like
subscribers.
if you care so much about that, look, just go and do it.
Yeah.
YouTube at the end of the day does come down to the amount of subscribers you get, in terms of that's the source of where your views come from. Even
Yep.
though a lot of your views will come from external places on YouTube, be it suggested videos or whatever. But the majority of your views will rely on your subscribers, because they'll be the ones who you'll hope to like your videos and leave comments and be active, which will push your video up the list for when someone search like how to fix a microphone, for example, and you make that video and all your subscribers like it, it will come up more and people will see it and you'll get more views.
And then they'll see it, and then they'll see it, and it like spreads. It's
But I mean, that for me, I think the like is like the most powerful thing on YouTube. If you don't like the video, like if you watch a video and it's your favorite YouTuber and he's not got many subscribers and you don't like the video, it kind of sucks. Like, because that guy doesn't get as much recognition as you would potentially want him to. But
yeah.
It's all about likes when it comes down to it, I think.
I think I've only got one objection to YouTube that I want to add, is the notification button on the top doesn't work for shit. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't work at all.
It's really inconsistent.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Like, you'll click on it and you'll get 5 notifications, and then you'll click on one and respond to it, and then the next 4 disappear and you can't find them.
Well, sometimes they just don't come up for me, or like I get the bell with the number on it, and it'll come up like 5 or something, and I'll click on it, and then it wouldn't load up. That's a problem I've had, which is like, come on, YouTube, sort that out.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
I think they do a good job. It's not that bad.
You know what? I kind of like that. I like that new section in the community tab thing, the comments section.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because it like shows all the comments on every single video, like all on one page, so that you can reply right there.
That's like my main source of finding comments.
Yeah, because the notification stuff never. Like I barely know when I get comments anymore, because it just does not friggin' work. Never.
I mean,
and then people don't come back.
It's becoming harder and harder though to get your videos out there, I feel.
Oh yeah, because there's way too much competition.
Yeah, the saturation.
Oh boy, I've been banned on Reddit like 3 times for spamming my videos.
I was The
spamming doesn't necessarily get you views.
Yeah, not at all.
Oh, it does, boy. It does. That is the sad part. You may knock it, but it works.
How many subscribers?
It does work. I will give you that. I mean, there was.
It's more effective than just sitting here.
Yeah, like.
I agree.
What you see like on a lot of like hip hop videos, or the music videos in general, I guess. What you would find is now the YouTube's new like top comment system will also consider like the top replies, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And you sort of say to someone, "Oh, I'm 13. I'm trying to rap. Please go and watch my video," and that will get loads of replies and hate, and that will be top comments. So everybody will see that, click on that, and then they'll get views for it. And that's that just happens. It's clever. But you don't want to get
But if you're doing YouTube like to, I don't know, in a way like feel proud of it and like isn't it kind of cheating?
It is.
You know what I mean? Like you haven't actually got the views because you've made a good video.
Well,
You've got the views because you've spammed
Yeah,
it.
but you can argue that. But
No.
you can argue that part of
YouTube is a
getting the
massive
views-
gambling pit. Okay?
Hmm.
If all good videos got the views they deserved, trust me, we would be seeing a whole different ecosystem here.
That's true.
Mhm.
That because you can't just rely. Oh, I'm gonna upload a video. I'm not gonna do anything to it and hope it gets views. And you'll get satisfaction from that, of course. But
No, obviously you got to spread it, but I mean, when you say spam, I assume you mean sort of like upload it every fucking half an hour.
No,
like
I just
various different-
uploaded to several subreddits, and then I got kicked off of several subreddits. Eventually, I posted one video per day on like a subreddit, and 5 days later they fucking blacked me out.
well,
It wasn't even spam theoretically. Yeah,
You just have to make it related.
it was related. It followed the guidelines. Still got kicked out. People don't like YouTube videos.
Was it? Were you like I don't know how to call it because I used to be on forums all the time.
Begging?
And I know they call it no. Like when you have more than one post in a row, kind of thing.
Nah, that was one post per day.
Self-promotion.
Yes, it was shameless self-promotion. But
Oh, yeah.
well, theoretically, it was shameless self-promotion of someone else's content. Okay? Because I'm
Fair.
covering indie games which don't get a lot of promotion, and if I advertise those videos, which lead to the indie games getting discovered more. But you block me off, you block them off.
Yep.
I don't think
That's
they
the sad
understand
part
your
about it.
reasoning.
Indie games are so friggin' awesome too. Like, don't even understand.
Yeah, I'm playing them constantly every day.
But
Like
like,
Flash games these days, jeez.
but going back to it, like when you were like, if it's cheating or not, it all kind of depends. Like if you're spamming, that's not really cheating because you're putting in the work to try and network with people and see if people would actually, click it. You might overdo it time to time and piss people off and whatever, but you're putting in the work, right? But like if you have like multiple accounts and whatever, and you give yourself views and subscribers, and if you if you do that thing like the hip hop video thing that was talked about before, and then you just like thumbs up your shit with your other accounts or whatever so that you get higher up, right? That's cheating. I call that cheating. But like everything else, spamming
I would
and stuff,
totally do that too.
but the problem,
spamming,
like again,
necessary.
You might call it cheating, but in the end, it's
works.
completely worthless.
It
You
works
got,
though.
Yeah,
thumbs up. That's
right, here's my thing. Here's my thing. Like, what you find now is that what gets promoted and what doesn't get promoted from YouTube itself, it is often reliant now on the specific person who's watching the video, but it's also reliant on what actually gets views. Because at the end of the day, YouTube is a business, and they're still going to be promoting PewDiePie every single day because it makes them top money. It makes them a lot of money. Why wouldn't they? So they're not
They
going to
could
go and put
advertise
me.
anyone else, and they still get money. It's
Yeah, but
irrelevant.
at the
It's
same time,
irrelevant
if they
who
were to,
gets the views, as long as YouTube itself gets the views.
that's true. However,
Yep.
premium ads.
Premium ads, what? Those are network based, and that's irrelevant.
No, it's true actually.
You get a cut
Yeah.
from a cut. Okay, this is how it works. YouTube takes a cut from the basic, and then you and the network split up the cut YouTube gave you. All right. I'm done.
Yeah, that's really it.
Josh, I posted a.
But like by the end of it, you really just walk out with shit all. Unless you're like PewDiePie or something, you're not making any money at all. And that's
You know what,
sad.
guys? I have a question for. Hold on. On that spoken word I did a while ago, Vince. I posted that all over poetry forums, and I just asked for people's opinion. I got like 10 subs for that video, just for advertising.
Really?
But
Yeah,
I
that's-
said, like, would you guys give me some advice on how I could make this better? I didn't say check out my video, please subscribe. I said, would you?
But
advice
sometimes
on my video?
I think Will, I don't know whether you saw this, but on the forum for full screen, I got some guy accusing me of like view whoring because I said how can I make my videos better? And
Yeah,
it's
I
just like,
replied to that.
I was just
Yeah,
like, come on.
On that forum, it's very fucking strict.
This
Like
is
on a YouTube forum, advertising videos is restricted.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking
The
stupid.
feels-
It is fucking stupid. I was advertising indie games in the subreddit for indie games. That
Look
is
for an
also
indie game forum that is specifically for indie games, because Reddit's kind of a bitch. But like,
Reddit is a
for
bitch,
poetry, I
but
found
it's
a poetry
effective.
website and asked them specifically to look at my stuff. I didn't go to a general like Reddit poetry sort of thing.
And I guess it's different when you go to forums because it's
Yeah,
all about
forums
like
are great.
showcasing. It's all
Forums are great.
showcasing.
I advertised I do mod videos, which are modifications for games by other people, and I advertised their mods on their web pages. They were happy. They added it on their mod page, and I got more views and subscribers. So there's all kinds of ways.
okay.
Carry on.
I'm gonna mention it. So I think we've all heard of the Malaysian airline that has somehow disappeared.
Yeah, that was.
What is your view? What do you think's happened? Like what? This is crazy weird.
Okay, where was it going?
Malaysia.
Just take it. It's a plane.
From where to where?
It's a plane, and don't you know about this, dude? It's just
No,
it's a
I
plane.
no. Okay.
A plane completely disappeared, and like 300 or 400 people are missing.
Okay.
Fucking
So
crazy.
it was going to Malaysia. The question is from where?
I think it was U.S., wasn't it? No. Where was it? Let me look it up.
If it was U.S., I mean,
No, I don't think it was U.S.
okay.
A lot of people immediately think terrorists, but I don't think that it was terrorists.
It's the Illuminati. They're saving bodies for blood sacrifice or some shit to bring back the almighty fucking.
It's
money
all
maker.
Illuminati because Illuminati is life.
Yep.
It's
I don't trust CNN.
It was the gray aliens. They
No, it's-
hijacked
it's-
him
it's-
to
It's
fuck
really
them.
weird though. It's got to be a cover up. It's a government cover up. They crashed. Something went wrong. They didn't want to make the airline look bad, so they're like, "Oh, it's gone."
Well, there's an article that I've just seen. It published about an hour ago, and it said that the hunt for the Malaysian Airlines flight has taken a dramatic turn after the country's prime minister confirmed that communications on board had been deliberately disabled, and the jet had flown off course for more than 6 hours after it lost contact with air traffic control.
It's got to be a
Dude,
fake
it was
anyway.
totally a terrorist attack.
Yeah, that's a
Unless
hijack.
someone deliberately
It
turned
must
it
have
off. And
been
it was,
a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
I don't. It might not have been. I
Pilot
don't
just
think it was
wants a
terrorism.
vacation in Australia.
I
Bam.
think it was piracy, not terrorism. They were stealing it.
Yeah, but who the hell would steal a plane?
And 300 random
Steal
people.
a
Yeah,
plane.
exactly. Well, just steal the people.
Yeah, okay.
Because at least at this
That
point,
could
you
work.
you
I
would
don't know why would they
you would
have
let
flown it for 6 hours.
the whole idea.
To land it
of-
somewhere.
The whole idea of if it was piracy, you'd be like, yeah, I've got hostages here. I've got like 400 people. Why don't I let the whole world know about this at least, or a country? Because I mean, there's no way on earth that this flight's I'm gonna make money off of this if no one knows about these people.
It could be human trafficking, though. They could sell.
How
the
long
people.
ago?
I was thinking it could be slavery.
How long ago did this disappear?
A few days ago.
A few days.
Yep.
Okay.
It's been a while. But it's really crazy strange.
A
I
lot of
think
shit
if it was
happens.
terrorism, they would have just flown it into the ocean and killed everyone. But because it kept flying, something must have happened, which is weird, even though there's 300 people or so were on the plane.
My
Yeah.
mind would be able to crack it, but today I've been watching documentaries about aliens, and
No one listened to his opinion.
it was the gray aliens. They took him, they fucked him, and they killed him.
That's harsh, dude. Dude, Scientology, man. They're gonna abduct you and touch you, and then put you back.
It's just,
Honestly, I would be down with that.
so do we genuinely think that this is terrorist then?
No.
Maybe if it went to like Bermuda and then
stick
it
with
got sucked in.
Well, it definitely didn't just disappear, did it?
Well, it's impossible for them to go to Bermuda because Malaysia's like on the other side of the world.
But they're in a plane.
And
6
it
hours.
was 6 hours.
And no one can see it, so I mean,
Actually.
it's not really impossible.
That's true.
Maybe they
though,
went to North
because-
Korea.
Oh, North Korea. What did you? Come on.
Actually, don't even.
It's just like,
They
oh,
went to
hey.
Korea, they could have just like, no one will know because like, the fat guy's going to be like, no one can see into my amazing country even though we can't even feed our own people. But we'll try and build armies and shit. Yeah.
So we'll
Dude, watch
sacrifice.
documentaries about North Korea. That place scares the crap out of me.
We
It's
could send Will to North Korea.
yeah, maybe it would
Okay,
become a
That would
great
get
idea.
edited in like 3 minutes.
You could do like a in-person documentary
Yeah.
thing for us.
I
and
mean,
bring it
especially like a 6'4" white guy.
Okay,
Going
Dude,
to-
you have to be Korean to be in the country, or they'll like kill you on
You
site.
can lie, say hello kitty, and walk in or something.
Josh, you're the only Asian we've got to send
Just
you.
do the Gangnam style.
I am the man.
Open Gangnam style, and then just that's
Wait,
the
I think
secret
that's
code.
the other
Sadly,
half.
sadly, yeah, that's the other half. So you're probably
okay,
gonna
guys,
get.
I'll give you a
That's
B.
distinct different.
You'll get even killed.
You've got Gangnam Style on one side, and then fucking Arby's on the other.
You got the fat
Okay.
guy who thinks he's amazing.
Chung Il style.
Okay, so whoever we're sending in, I'm giving him this. Okay, these are sunglasses, but
What?
they have a camera built in, so we can see whatever he sees. Okay, that's good. For only 2 hours till the battery runs out.
Have you ever just
Do they
like
actually have
walked
the camera?
walked around and like kind of pointed it towards some girl's ass?
Yes.
I mean, that's the only use I would have for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like, all right, mate.
Why are you so
can,
close to my ass? I
subtly,
can't see it.
subtly direct.
Okay, so you can wear it like this, and then just like tilt it down. Yeah. So it's like aiming towards her ass, and just keep eye contact with her. Huh? Smart.
That is the most
Go
creepy
back.
fucking thing I've
How
heard in
much
my
did that
life.
cost? How much did that cost?
$100.
I'm buying it.
That's not bad at all.
No.
That is brilliant.
Wow.
Dude, I would like post those videos on YouTube, like life in the day of a guy, and just look at all of the butts as I walk by, and you see the camera tilt down and then tilt back up.
You know, it would require pure like. This would require balls if you were to just get a regular camera and do that shit.
No, really. Walk around like this.
You just. And no, you don't get just a regular. You get a big camera, like one of those proper.
On the shoulder one.
Yeah, and you get a mic.
That'd be jokes.
Oh look, a big
You need a
boom.
second
Yeah,
guy like
yeah.
holding
You
it.
get like a sound boom too, and there's like a guy following you around while you're recording a bunch of ass.
Oh, that'd be brilliant.
Oh,
And
and
then,
do
like, the
ass
typical
interviews,
guy
too.
thing to do is just like move your eyes
Slap
away
him.
for a second, just in case.
Yeah.
You're just like.
Even though there's a big
just like
camera right here.
You look down. You look. You're just like.
I'm not filming you. I'm looking over there.
It's not. It's not. It's not filler. It's not.
Something over there. Yeah, definitely. I remember like was one of my friends, and there was like 5 or 6 quite attractive girls in our class, and he was pretty stupid. And what he did was he was walking behind them, and he had his phone out, and he was literally just like,
Snapping pictures of ass.
No, he was acting like he was on his phone, and it was nothing on there. It was a black screen, and I was like, mate, just.
Well, the girls couldn't know that, and by the time they turn around, he can just turn it on, and it's like, your friend was cleverer than you thought.
It's just fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
So
God.
back to Malaysia.
It has literally just circled back to Vinny getting his ass completely.
That
Hey, that didn't even come up until you just said it right now. That's rude now.
And
There's no need to be upset.
alone.
Okay, guys. The name for this episode is
The
That
pain is
Ass.
coming back. That could work.
Episode is
That
Will
ass.
is a faggot.
Back that ass up.
That booty.
Toot it and boot it.
Leave.
All right. Let's move on before something stupid happens.
Have we got a topic?
I've got one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go on 4chan and find something.
Oh,
Hold on,
don't
I
even
got some-
touch
I got
4chan.
something. I was thinking about this earlier. If someone is going to insult you, what is the worst insult someone can give you? Because I was thinking about this the other day, and what really insults me. So I wanted to know, like, do other people have the same sort of thought? as
So
I-
what does actually insult you?
Josh is gonna make
when
no.
people call out my intelligence, I get pissed.
Yo, you're a fucking idiot.
You're a fucking you're retarded.
Yeah.
You know
No,
nothing.
I can tell if you're
What
joking.
the hell are you doing?
I'm not joking.
We're being
Okay,
serious.
You wanna
let's do it.
fight?
I want to know.
We are actually these.
Okay, moment. Let's get in the mood.
Okay.
You're a retard.
What? Anyways,
There we go.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. I don't.
What insults you more than anything, basically, is the question.
I know, but like, what insults me? It's more of a cultural thing because, people get Italians and Portuguese people confused a lot. So when someone says, "Hey, are you Portuguese?" it really fucking pisses me off. Yeah,
Ronaldo.
yeah, he sucks.
You're Ronaldo, right?
Oh,
Ronaldo.
you're a fucking prick.
Oh wait, you're Nani. Nani. Oh,
I don't fish every
Raul
day.
Morales.
I
Oh,
don't
I
enjoy
swear I've seen you
seafood.
before.
I do like-
Pepe.
Pepe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really it gets
So-
really annoying
So the
sometimes.
fact that you're Portuguese, you don't like being called Italian, right?
Yeah, it probably works the other way around too. Yeah.
Senor.
I think
Wait, no.
What? That's.
I think when people insult well, I know for sure Alex has one. I know what his is because I always insult him on it. And that's that he's a bitch. No. But I think something that's really personal to you. If someone insult like my YouTube videos, I wouldn't really care so much.
Yeah, no.
Someone
You just
someone
get used to
insults
it.
if someone insults my dog, mate, I will fight you at dawn.
Yeah.
I would take guns. I don't even have guns. It's the
You'd
UK.
buy one.
None of us have guns.
You'd buy one just to shoot 'em
Usually.
and then return it.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the dog.
No. How about you, Alex?
I don't know. I don't really get insulted. Like things annoy me, but that's
I know
different.
for
isn't it?
sure. I know one that if you were to get insulted on it,
Well,
you'd get upset.
well, I don't know if you're
Music.
thinking of. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, music is the only thing that really gets to me. Like when people are ignorant about it, especially.
Well, you know.
Oh, you listen to rock. Oh, you must
Oh my
be
God, we
ignorant,
talked about that
etc.
for
Yeah, I don't know why people stereotype people with music. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Cause like you could be someone that looks completely like you're listening to hip hop, but then you listen to rock. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?" No, it's every.
I listened to
Yeah.
Mozart.
What?
Yeah, that could happen too, but like
I don't know about that.
everything's
I
separate.
fucking do that.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was just
dude.
like a man. No, shut up.
Just like gangster listens to Mozart.
Yeah, I do,
Yeah.
mate.
I walked
I
in.
I
listen
like
to
I like
put my hood
Mozart.
on And
I
just
like
like,
Mozart.
Bob?
I listen to everything.
Yeah.
I play piano, so
Yeah,
I
I've heard you're
still-
pretty bad at it, so don't, you know. Just to make sure, yeah. Us Brits are very, very sarcastic, and we take the piss out of everything. So if you get upset, there is truly no need to be upset. Unless
Although
you're
there is in
fudge
this
it,
case
which
because
you
we're
are.
being honest.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah, we're being
friggin-
honest. So
I'm friggin' Italian, dude.
Dude, I
Oh, me.
No one is more sarcastic
Wait,
than
I thought you were Portuguese.
Yo, shut
you
the
know, you're
fuck
Portuguese.
up.
Stop making up.
You're
Oh,
Mexican.
come over there.
Yeah.
A lot of people call me Mexican too.
Oh, okay.
Ole!
Hector, yeah, you need to.
Oye, Holmes, ¿qué pasó? Where's the tortillas? Hey, Holmes. No,
He's
I'm good.
Mexican, kill him.
Basically speak exactly the same, but just replace the words with spaghetti and pizza.
Spaghetti pizza, motherfucker!
Oh, brilliant.
Hey, Sanama Beach, what are you doing with my pizza?
So I hate to bring up race, right?
Oh,
But I was thinking of this.
Why are you racist?
You bloody racist!
Yeah, you guys are probably gonna get a racist comment for this.
Nah, I don't care about it.
Go just do it.
Look, if you say the N-word around a black person, they're gonna get extremely pissed off.
You know,
But every time I've been called a cracker and gotten offended, people are like, "Dude, why are you offended?"
why are
You gotta
you
offended
offended?
for calling it a
Depends
cracker.
on if you're walking up to a stranger and saying it, then yeah.
No, it is to do with tone and context.
You can't.
Yeah.
I
It's
was
kinda
walking
hard.
down the street and a family of 5 just came up and insulted me personally. I didn't feel offended. I felt the whole situation was fucking ridiculous.
I can imagine just like a mum and dad and then like 2 little kids, just like, "Oh, you a dickhead" or something like that, just insulting you. Like,
No, they were all drunk, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, you probably deserved the comment, man.
So
I was just
how many
walking
times have you
home.
been called a cracker?
Well, you know what it means, right?
Never.
I don't actually know the definition, but I know it's a.
it's just a
supposed to-
generic.
You
white-
what?
I mean-
Fucking cracker?
No, it means you crack the whip, that you're a slave owner.
Oh, I thought it was like
So
the
they're calling you
I
a
thought
slave
it was
I
like-
did not know that about you, Will.
I want to be
Wow.
a cracker. Nigga, get out of my feet. I'm gonna whip your ass.
shit. He pulled out the N-bomb right now, dude.
Yeah. Don't
Yo,
give a
everybody on YouTube, look out for this man. You see him in your hood,
Everyone,
I'm a cracker.
cuz.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand how people are
Doesn't matter.
offended if you just use it. Like,
Yeah, who cares? If you're using it in like an offensive way, then it's different.
oh yeah, of course, but
Yeah.
it's not the word itself isn't racist. It's what you do. It's the action that makes things racist.
Exactly.
Like you could call me like a packy. I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't care, right? Even if you're being aggressive to me, it doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form.
Because that's
Yeah.
just a label.
Unless you're a packy.
It's
don't-
just a label.
It,
He just
I don't get quite how people can be so. I don't know. I've never been in a position where a word has properly, made me feel like that bad to the point where, people are willing to resort to violence to sort it out. Obviously, you can say something else, but just a word itself, nah.
well,
I get that.
I'm probably gonna get like hated on for saying this, but the reason why people get frustrated, especially African Americans and stuff like that, when people say the M word, is because of the struggle and whatever, the things in the past that happened, and yeah, it ended a little bit like sooner. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean, right? It ended not too long ago, and they're whatever, right? But like everyone's had their own thing, right? Like Italians in Canada and the States, we came in on boats in like the 40s and 30s, and we were treated like shit. We were literally crammed into buildings, and we're like, hey, you stay there for 3 months because we don't fucking care. And then we would get our chance to do whatever, right? And like even to this day, I still remember one day when I was at a convenience store near my high school, and the dude, yeah, there's a finger there, and like there was a dude, that owned the store, and I was just buying shit, and then he accused me of stealing, and then he literally just came out at me, and he's like, "That's why I don't like serving wops."
You're like, dude, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah, I was like, that was the only time I ever got offended in my entire life when someone called me a wop, because he kicked me out of his store and accused me for stealing.
But that,
Just
yeah,
because I was
exactly. But
Italian.
that's my point right there, because it was
It was the action.
the action.
Yeah,
It wasn't just the
the
word.
word
itself,
just
you know,
the word
the
just
word,
kind
the
of
word made it worse, of course.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. It was just not necessary.
and that's my opinion on it. I'm not saying that the N word is like like the nicest word to say to people, because it's not. Because people have their
Yeah,
own.
not at all. Not at all.
You need to kind of consider that.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, like, I'm not racist. Why would I be
Mm.
racist? Like, there's no need for me to be racist. It doesn't make me a better person. Doesn't
Everyone's
make me
the
happier.
same.
You know, and it's true. You cut yourself, you bleed. So does everyone else.
Exactly.
Usually. I mean,
Well, not me. I feel
clearly,
offended.
yeah, clearly not you. 'Cause you're so. Oh, he's gone.
It's a magic
Oh,
trick. Oh, he's back. Ta-da.
Illuminati. But yeah, like I just feel the word is.
Yeah, it's unnecessary. It doesn't mean anything.
Oh,
It really
I can't
doesn't.
wait till we meet aliens and we're just the biggest racists in the galaxy. That
Like
would be
no
great.
racist label actually ever means anything.
I say
Ever.
it's only an insult if you get offended by it, right?
Exactly. But even aside from that, like the words themselves, they were never words until someone made them up to piss someone off.
You know, maybe it's just me, but is it just the older generations? Because from our generation, I think we're all pretty close to the same age here.
For the
I don't
most
see a lot of racism. There's not really.
Oh,
a
there
lot.
is. There is. Have you been on Xbox Live?
Yeah, Xbox. That's when all the racism.
That doesn't count. Come on, they're just idiots.
I mean, you're a YouTuber as well. I'm pretty sure you've seen some YouTube videos where there's a comment and it's bombarded with racism. There, it's always going to be about, because I always refer to this quote because I think it's 100% true. Morgan Freeman said it, and it was like, "Are you happy with Black History Month?" And he's like, "No." Because it's still basically racist, because you're still highlighting that
We don't
difference.
have White History Month, Asian History Month,
Exactly.
Mexican History Month.
Don't have that, so it's still racist there. Until we completely ignore that, and kind of just not consider race at all, that's when racism is gone, and it won't be gone. It won't.
It's
just
never gonna
won't.
happen.
It's
I
not
I
gonna happen,
like
sadly.
a phrase of one comedian. I can't remember which one said it. The only way to treat racism is by just not giving a shit. If everyone just not gave a
But
shit.
sometimes it's a bit difficult if you have no money, you're unemployed, and someone said they're not going to employ you because you're black or Asian or whatever. That's real racism there.
Yeah.
You can't just
That's the
ignore,
way
like, you can ignore the terms, yeah, but stuff like that has real life
No,
implications.
I just mean if everyone in the world didn't give a shit about a color, boom.
Well, yeah,
only
If you
way
just
that's
didn't
gonna
give a
happen-
shit,
of course, that is yeah.
if you
It's
just
not
didn't give a
gonna
shit
happen.
about
But
anything,
but
like these specifics, like even white people just make fun of each other from where they live.
Yeah, Irish people got a lot of shit
Yep.
in
You
America.
take the piss out of Irish,
I
Scottish.
don't know whether you
Texan.
international guys actually know about what's happening with the UK and the EU at the minute, about Bulgarians and various other Eastern European countries opening up, coming into the EU and being able to move to the UK, use our NHS and use our stuff without actually contributing to it. And what that's generated in itself is more racism. It's just again and again and again, and it's going to be a cycle.
Just get over it.
Because here's the thing, right? Like, my dad hurt his leg somehow, right? And he was waiting in A&E for hours because of the amount of people who were in there. a lot of those people were not English. They didn't contribute to the NHS. They didn't pay for it because it wasn't taxed from them. Therefore, you know, they're using it for free.
Yeah.
You know, and at that point, it's not right. And like I have no problems with people moving to the UK, of course. But there's always going to be racism because of stuff like that. Because now you're going to associate that with the whole race, which is not right.
Yep. It's just that anything to do with race always brings some kind of negativity. Nothing's positive when it comes to race.
No, that's not true.
Well, how?
And that in itself is racist.
Well, it's true. Unless, it's all supremacy shit. Like if you're in Italy, then Italians are the fucking best. If you're in Canada, then Canadians are the best. Whatever, right? It's all divided. It's all whatever. I don't truthfully think that because, well, I don't even like Canada. It's fucking bullshit here. It's cold as shit. I want to move, but like, I don't. Everyone just categorizes everything, and that's the reason why everything's so fucked up.
It's not gonna stop.
Exactly.
It's not.
Exactly.
It's just, and no matter how much you kind of think about it, and trying to ignore things, it's always gonna be there. So
Exactly.
You know.
After World War III, people will get over it and work together.
Yeah, not
That's what they
really.
said after
Wait,
World War
I think that's a good
Hopefully we don't have
segue.
to
Do you reckon that's a good segue into the Russian
Oh god.
complete annihilation?
I have to listen to this every fucking day.
Well, today
Pretty big news.
is a new day, and you have to listen to it again. So deal with it, bitch. Anyway, so I've not really been paying attention to it that much over the past week or so. I know there was talks that broke down. Could this potentially escalate to like World War III?
No.
Anything could escalate to World War III.
US,
You know, you never know.
if anyone from North America or South America stepped in, then it would happen, I think. But unless that doesn't if that doesn't happen, it wouldn't be World War.
I think World War III will last for about a week, and it will just be nukes just dropped everywhere.
World
Pretty
War
much.
IV would be fought with sticks.
Well, it depends, because I don't think the U.S. would drop a nuke. We fucking
No.
Oh, look, you've never done it before.
Oh, Americans! they-
Never happened.
Mm.
Because we're like, unless, I mean, obviously, because when you drop the nuke, you can't actually get the oil, so that won't work. But I mean,
The U.S.
there
wants
are
money
ways of getting the oil.
money. There's nothing for them to do. All the U.S. wants is money, and I live here, so I kind of understand that.
Well, of course. Because I mean,
I don't know, all the other countries,
had
you guys,
oil. That's why you stayed there. If you don't believe that, that's your problem. But
yeah, we went to the Middle East to catch a terrorist, and then we stayed there for 10 years.
yeah,
from
of
Yeah.
course,
because it was money. They have a lot
Yeah,
of money.
you-
So we want the money.
yeah, there's a lot of oil.
And the Canadian Army is that. I don't even know what army people talk about when they say Canadian Army. Like literally, all we do is clean up the United States
You have like
messes.
maple syrup guns.
It's true. You can't deny it. I see Will
Dude.
laughing over there.
Dude,
I see him smiling, holding it back.
you
Well, the
don't
phrase
know.
Canadian Army is quite funny, to be fair.
Yeah.
You don't know what my country has. Okay.
We're like the friggin' janitors. Like
You clean up after America, but at
You're
least
the guidance
your army-
counselors.
Your army has something. I've looked through the data that what our army possesses. We have one tank.
Where do you
That's
live?
broken. It's
Oh my
broken.
god.
wait, where are you living?
Where do you live? The fuck?
Come on, let's play a guessing game then.
Scandinavia.
No.
We're gonna be here a while, just tell us.
Yeah. That's the fun bit.
How is he not American? He's got an accent just like us.
No, I don't. Bloody hell, mate! What the fuck? Oh,
That was the worst British accent, anyways. But yeah,
It's not meant to be British.
that wasn't. That was just coming out. I don't.
that's what she said.
Sorry,
Yo,
everything that was going
That was
Where do you think my hands are?
Vinny.
Okay, that was the worst timing ever. All I heard was, "Where do you think my ants are, Vinny?" It's like, what the fuck?
Vinny. Put your hands down.
Right, guessing game. Faggottville, Cuntland. What's the other one?
Cuntland.
I can see you.
America. No, they're all the same, aren't they?
I can see you failed fucking geometry. Geometry, yes.
Yeah,
That too.
definitely.
Also geography.
Dude, I got this comment on YouTube on a video I replied to.
Yeah.
He's telling me to repent. Get out of America. Scums like you are the ones that forsake God and ruin the country.
See, I told you. You are.
American is so Christian.
There are more people.
And they're telling us the
gone. Yeah, America is very Christian. I've noticed that.
It's too Christian.
Okay, they just said atheists are the scum and ruin the country. We're like less than 13% atheists. We're hardly 10%.
Basically, Will, it's all your
See?
fault.
Yeah.
Same
And
percent.
Anyway, hold on. We've just completely dodged the country of Thomas.
The Netherlands.
I had to say that. That's fucking that comment right now.
I mean, who is actually that pale?
Swedish.
No.
No, he doesn't have a
Finland.
No.
You're not European, are you?
I am. Recently, we joined the Eurozone.
Oh.
So he's probably American and moved to Europe.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Bulgaria.
What?
Romania.
Hey, I thought about moving to Europe.
Romania.
Euros! Yay!
Romania.
No. No.
Italy. Oh, no.
How many countries are in the Europe?
Oh, we're going on.
actually search that.
What the hell, Will? This is your only time to use your goddamn map. And you're not using it. You're an idiot.
Damn it.
Oh, it doesn't have any of the countries on it.
What
Doesn't
an
have-
idiot. What's the point of your map?
50 countries, come on. Narrow it
Your
down.
map is so bad. It's almost as bad as you.
It's just the National Geographic map. It's got like fucking.
Recently joined the EU. Poland.
I
No.
was just about to say Poland too.
I'm totally Polish, dude. I ain't that.
Albania.
What?
Albania.
No.
Croatia.
No.
No, what's that one?
Slovakia.
No.
Latvia?
What? What?
Latvia?
Nailed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Latvia?
What is it?
Yes.
Latvia.
Dude, I got it right in one guess.
Right, just say it. Say it so people who Latvia. Yeah.
Damn it.
Well done. That
I
took
was
a
on
good-
chat roulette a couple of years ago, and I met these twins from Latvia. They were smoking hot.
They probably lied. They're probably from Canada.
No. We ain't got it.
They were
They
got
had-
this one.
Definitely not American. If they were, they'd be like that on the whole screen.
Lost it, and I would've-
They're chat rouletting out of McDonald's.
Why would you do that?
or a Starbucks.
No. You're chat rouletting out of McDonald's, the playpen.
Oh yeah.
I need to run a petition for a McDonald's buffet.
Anyway,
I want a McDonald's buffet. I want it. It's good. I like the fries. Okay, continue. All right, what we doing?
you were talking about something and I completely forgot.
Next topic.
It must have been Will's topic because no one
Why
plays
are we
it.
trying to
Come on,
guess his
I brought up like 10
nationality?
topics. Give me a
Because he
break.
wasn't going to tell us.
No, but they're linked to a topic. I can't remember why.
Oh fuck knows.
Wait, where did you move from, Thomas?
What?
You moved to Latvia, but where'd you come from?
I didn't move.
You've been there. Okay.
Yeah.
Those girls that I met from there didn't have that sort of accent.
At all.
And nobody else has it either.
Because you moved there.
No.
There's no way he doesn't have that accent. I remember the accent. And I'm not going to try and
I don't believe you marked, like, I presume you've only been in chat roulette like twice then. Like you've marked that one, you're like, you know, that time, I think
No, he has
28th of March, 2011, 11 p.m. I remember when I saw those girls.
Dude, I had their Skype and I lost it, and I would have fucking talked to them more.
Yep. And then they would have
time zones
surely realized
Trust me,
that
the
you are
time zones are
indeed
difficult.
a faggot.
Man,
would have learned.
I wish I lived in the UK, man. If all of you talk like that all the time, I would have the time of my friggin' life. I
No,
swear
this
to
is the
God.
reason why everybody hates me. This is my life. Like, I any chance for an insult, I take it. I'm just like, bam, in there. Even if it's completely uncalled for.
Even if they're crying.
If they're
It's never
crying,
uncalled
I'll
for.
still say there's no need to be upset. I would
It's not-
still. Oh man, we're so stupid though.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we need a new topic now.
Okay, I'm on 4chan. Okay, good.
No, just leave for
Not
it.
Not
No.
4chan. Not 4chan.
Pick,
Oh,
pick an epic weapon for an epic showdown.
oh, you dare put child porn on here? I will murder everything you love.
What? Epic showdown. What? Where do you get child porn from?
Your
Dude, it's
computer.
4chan.
I
People
get
go
it from Latvia.
Yeah.
There's child
That
porn.
is
Boom.
that is true.
Yeah. All right. What was the
I've
question?
got a topic. Do you want to talk about
No.
do any of you guys smoke
No.
What?
cigarettes?
No.
No.
Do you really like? I have this idea of all of those people who smoke being complete cunts. They walk down the road. They're like, and they blow it in my face.
Every
Dude,
fucking
shit
time.
pisses me off.
Dude, at
I'm like,
college-
dude, you paid for cancer. Don't give me it for fucking free. I don't want it. Idiot. Absolute
Oh
clown.
man, what a sale!
It's like, oh my god, what an absolute clown.
Dude,
I mean,
at school,
people like
they
that.
can stand right where you have to go to walk into the school.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
I
do
know.
that.
I
And the
gotta
funny thing
walk
is, in the UK, like at my school at least, there has been multiple times at the gate. There's a crowd full of like 11, 12, 13-year-olds smoking.
I've seen a 6-year-old. Just-
Wow.
I went outside.
Latvia, there's your advertisement.
He was just. He was singing in the playpen, swings, the sled thing, whatever. He was just sitting there, just.
Are you 6 years old? Do you like cigarettes? Then Latvia is for you.
I mean,
All right.
oh my God.
That's just
Smoke-
bad parenting.
I genuinely hate smokers.
I
Dude,
don't
yeah,
hate
I hold
them.
my
I-
breath at school when I'm walking by the entrances.
Well,
No smoking inside the school, so they all stand in the same place.
Another thing is that like it's out of my school at least the topic's been beaten to death by like the teachers to the point where you've got to be a special kind of stupid to smoke, because surely you would know by now that it's not good for you. It doesn't do anything for you in terms of pleasure. Surely, I can understand why you'd smoke weed. I
It's
get that.
if you use it.
Like, you smoke weed, it's fine because you get stuff out of that.
yeah.
But-
Well, it's pain relief.
Eventually loses all effect. Everything. Every addiction loses all effect after a while. So,
Yeah, it's like-
theoretically,
heard about-
every addiction is worthless.
Dude, the people who use speed, I forget what the name is. They just call it speed here, and it's like the people feel like they're full of energy and they feel great the first time they use it, and then the second time, downhill. They go downhill.
Yeah, I know about that. Like, that's true for most drugs. Like, first time you take it, it's amazing. Second time, it's not as good, and then like it goes to your fifth time doing it, and you're taking twice the dose because that's the only way you'll get any sort of high out of doing it. But you desire that feeling so much that you need to do it anyway, and that's part of it.
Psychological, man. Fucks with your brain.
Yeah. You can do it as long as it doesn't affect me. I have that policy where, in my mind, knock yourself out. Do anything that does not affect me, and you're good to go. Except murdering people and stuff like that. No, of course.
I'm kind of the same way.
But as long as it affects yourself, I'm happy. But I don't know you. I don't care for you. Good. Kill yourself. Smoke.
But like what you just said there, like murdering and shit. So if you saw someone kill somebody, you'd do something about it? Not really.
Depends on who's murdering who. If a 6-year-old's
it-
murdering a 3-year-old, yeah, I'm gonna beat down on that 6-year-old. Right? I'd probably kill him, to be fair. But if
How many 6-year-olds
there's
can you take in a fight?
there's a 28-year-old guy holding guns and shit, nah, I'll call police, and our stupid police officers will go down and do something, maybe, or get themselves shot, because that's their job at the end of the day. But I'm, you know, if it's gonna completely destroy me, you know, no, and I think everybody will do the same
Exactly.
thing. But I'm not like I'm saying. What I'm saying is I do care. It's a bad thing if you are, you know, of course, murdering people. But if you're smoking or you're doing drugs, do it. Don't care. Don't affect me. Does not affect me.
Yep.
Fucking secondhand smoke.
Unless it's like family, then it kind of gets a little bit touchy.
Of course, yeah. There's
Yeah.
always exceptions. But that's just part of it, I guess.
Yeah.
And it kind of
sucks.
that's just my policy now of life. That's how I live. It's sort of like, yeah.
Yeah.
You, if you don't affect me, I don't care for you.
That's the best way to live, man, because less stress.
Yeah.
Way less stress. All you got to worry about is yourself and the people you care about, and that's it.
I think however anyone feels towards me, it's mutual. You know what I mean? So like, if someone doesn't like
everybody
me, then
thinks you're a cunt.
well, I think everyone's a cunt then. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If someone likes me, then I'll like them back. If someone doesn't like me, then I don't like them back. If someone thinks I'm an asshole, I think they're an asshole. And if someone doesn't give a shit about me, then I'm not going to give a shit about them.
Exactly. Because
I mean,
they
it's
don't
obviously
deserve-
again exceptions to the rule. Like, say if you really like this girl so much and you really like her, but she doesn't give a shit about you. You know, it's not quite always gonna work. But I think we're gonna call it a show. It's been probably the worst show I've ever done on my channel. If you are somehow still here, please rethink your life and find something positive to do.
Or you can come watch my podcast instead.
Maybe don't go watch his podcast because it's
You
really
should
bad.
watch my podcast.
Definitely go watch
Now,
it.
all of these channels will be in the description. If you did like the show for some reason, God only knows why you would like it. There are more on my channel, of course. There's other people who will be in the description, and you can go ahead and check them out. And that's it. So,
But
worst
it's
show
not
ever.
It's not it.
Oh, what's
Thumbs
it got
up
now?
for Manbeard. Let's go.
We'll get a like for
Yeah.
Vinny's
I literally did not shave.
Portuguese beard. I like it. Brilliant.
Fuck
And on
you,
that
first
note,
of all.
Goodbye.
Second of all, hey, I'm not done yet!